In this video, I'm going to explain how to use YOLO-World in real time on your webcam. Okay, so in my previous video, I explained how YOLO-World works, and I also showed you an example of running it on an image. In this video, I'm going to explain how to use it in real time on a live stream of a video. And I decided to do it on Google Colab because I know that a lot of you out there might not have a very powerful hardware to run it on your own computer. So I thought it would be cool to run it on Google Colab. Okay, first things first, don't forget to go to change runtime type and put it on T4 GPU. So you make use of the GPU on Google Colab for running this model. Okay, so I have it set up. I just click on reconnect. And then you need to install two main packages. One of them is Supervision. So Supervision is a computer vision tool that makes it easier for you to, show the results of object detection models like YOLO. And the other thing that you need to install is Inference. Inference is also sort of, platform that helps you to run different models like YOLO version 8, YOLO-World, etc. Okay, so here I want to install Inference GPU, and I also write the model name, which is YOLO-World, so it downloads everything needed. If you wanted to run it on CPU, then you can just change the GPU to CPU. Because I have GPU enabled, I am installing the GPU version. So it'll take a while to install everything. Okay, now that it installed everything, it asks me to restart the session so it can import everything newly installed. As you can see, it is restarting, and now we're good to go. So let's run this to import all of the necessary packages, including YOLO-World. I'm also going to import model, which is the large version of YOLO-World. Then in the next cell, I'm going to identify the objects that I would like to, detect in images and in the live webcam. So these are the classes, eye, lips, head, and person. So once the model is loaded, then we can also define the classes, and then we can just test it by running it on this image. So if I open this image in a new tab, you can see that it's a photo of a bunch of people, and the model should be able to detect it. It'll take a while till it imports the model because it is the large version. And as you can see here, it is using the RAM, GPU, and disk. Okay, now let's test it on the image, and after that we can see the results. So as you can see, it could detect the people in the image, and here, for example, it shows how much it took to detect all the objects, and then the widths and height of the object, and the predictions. It shows the axis of the people in the image, and also the confidence level that it has for each class name. As you can see, it could detect a lot of different people. Of course, you can beautify this to see it in a better way. Now we can run it on a stream of webcam. So let's import CV2, and also here, I think this is actually not needed. So let me remove this. Yeah, we have everything needed here. So first run this, and this function simply takes one photo and then sends this photo to the inference model. So the photo is taken from the webcam. So if you run it here, you'll notice that it asks for the permission to use the webcam, and click on allow this time. And sometimes the first time it doesn't work, and then you have to do it again. But as you can see, it can detect me, my head, my eye, and my lips. And it is now using the RAM. So as you can see, it can run it smoothly on Google Colab. Of course, it's not real time because it takes time to, you know, find all of the objects in the image. But just going through the code, as you can see here, it calls the take photo function from up here, and then it saves the file, and then using CV2 package, it just reads it and then sends it to the model. So here you can see the confidence level. I put it on 0.002. This is not a very good number. It's better to put it like 0.8 or 0.5 so that it only shows you the objects in the image if it's like 50% or 80% sure. But because YOLO-World is still not perfect at that, so I just put a very, you know, low threshold here. And this other threshold here is for bounding boxes. So if there are like 4 different bounding boxes are detected for the eye, then it'll choose the one with higher confidence. And then it annotates the image, and you can, you know, see the box around person, around eye, around lips, and then it will save the annotated image here. And then you can see the last photo taken, annotated and without annotations. Okay, so another thing that could be done and makes this model interesting is that if you make this, for example, Mo's head, it will show it as Mo's head, so it can detect that this is my head. Let's run it again. So it doesn't want to, yeah, it's detecting the head, but in a wrong position. So it's not actually my whole head. But it's interesting that you can change it to, you know, someone's eye, and then it will detect that. So that's about it. Of course, as you can see, this model still is not perfect at detecting, you know, objects, but I'm sure that in the next version we will see some improvements. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you had any questions, just let me know in the comments, or if you wanted any specific video, just let me know so that I can make a video tutorial about it if I can. And see you in the next one.